Step number 9 is adding the correct calendars. So now that we've created logic and activities, now we have to assign the availability of these activities to work. Remember the calendars we established before? We had weather calendars, we had holiday calendars, we had the 7-day calendar. Now we can do it in different ways. The way I like to do it is insert in a column, and you want to insert the task calendar column. And that task calendar column just comes up as none. That's the default. That doesn't mean there's no calendar assigned. That just means basically there's a 5-day calendar assigned with nothing special. So we can do a drop down menu, and we can put in our, design would be a 5-day with holidays because it's not subjected to weather. It's not a 7-day. NTP, notice to proceed, it would be on a 5-day with holidays because notice to proceed would only be issued on a Monday through Friday and not a holiday. But let's go down to one like a long lead item, right? Whatever that may be, that we'd have to have a 7-day calendar because those are usually calculated based on calendar days. So we do that for every activity. Now if we flip over to our other schedule, we can do the same thing where we insert a column, and we want to insert the task calendar. And you can see no task calendars assigned. And I'm going to teach you some things that would help you because that's a lot of different calendars assigned. So we're going to assign this to a 5-day with holidays. We know everything in the submittal section is going to be 5 days with holidays, and if we know that, we can simply select one, hold down the shift key, select the last one, and that chooses all the individual activities. Right click and fill down. And what that does is basically just copies and pastes. It fills all the way down and assigns the correct calendar. And that way you can relatively quickly go through and assign calendars. Remember, we have a 5-day calendar with holidays. We have a 7-day calendar, like for review. That's going to be a 7-day calendar because that's outlining the specs, how many days they actually have to review. Hold down shift, select the last one, right click, and fill down. And we're going to do that for every activity. We'll go down here a little further, and if we have something like that's going to be exposed to the outside, say like the roofing, right? Built-up roof, right? We can assign that a 5-day calendars with weather. And then of course we had the asphalt calendar, and I don't know if asphalt's inclusive in this schedule. Oh, it is right here. And then we can simply just assign an asphalt calendar there. And remember, the asphalt calendar is simply and we don't have it. We haven't created that calendar in here. But if we created that calendar within this individual project, we'd be able to see it. So every project you're going to create is going to have its own calendar, or you're going to be starting from a template that has the calendar with it. So we want to make sure every activity has a calendar, the correct calendar assigned to it. We don't need to worry about assigning calendars to summary tasks like construction or fabrication. We can leave those as none. So that pretty much covers all the calendars. Just make sure that every single activity has a calendar, the correct calendar assigned to it.